Retiring early sounds like a dream come true. Freedom, time with family, and no more 9-to-5 grind. But what happens when that dream doesn't go as planned? I retired in my 30s, only to find myself back in the workforce years later. Here's when I learned the hard way, and why I think many early retirees might want to reconsider their timing. This story comes from a conversation with Sam Dogan, a 48-year-old who retired early, became an author, and now balances life as a stay-at-home dad in San Francisco. His experience offers valuable lessons for anyone thinking about leaving the workforce early. Sam retired at 34 in 2012, and his wife followed suit a few years later at 35. For a long time, they lived comfortably off their passive income and investments. But in 2023, Sam made a costly decision. He bought an expensive house that wasn't really necessary. This purchase left them house rich but cash poor, meaning most of their money was tied up in the property, reducing their liquid assets and passive income. For a family of 4 with 2 kids, this shift created a lot of financial stress and uncertainty. Looking back, Sam admits that retiring early wasn't the smartest move for him. Now, at 48, he wishes he had stuck it out for at least 5 more years, possibly finding a different work environment to keep things fresh. His advice to anyone considering early retirement? Talk to someone who's already done it and ask what they would change. It's a conversation that could save you from costly mistakes. Why would working a few more years have made such a difference? From 2012 to 2017, both real estate and stock markets were booming, a classic bull market. If Sam had stayed employed during that period, he estimates he could have saved and invested an additional $1 million. At a conservative 4% return, that extra million could have generated $40,000 more in passive income annually, providing a much stronger financial cushion today. But it's not just about money. Sam also reflects on the possibility of switching offices within his company, maybe moving to London or Hong Kong. Such a change could have refreshed his work experience, introduced new colleagues, clients, and cultures, and made his job more enjoyable. Imagine the excitement of working in a new city, exploring different cuisines, and traveling more. This could have kept his career engaging and prevented the burnout that often pushes people to retire early. One of the toughest challenges Sam faced was the fear of not being able to support his family after retiring. When he bought the new house, he had to sell stocks and treasury bonds, which slashed his passive income from about $380,000 to $230,000. This loss of liquidity made him anxious, constantly thinking about how to rebuild that financial safety net. The fear wasn't just about money. It was psychological, touching on identity and purpose. Early retirees often worry they won't be able to re-enter the job market if needed. To keep that fear at bay, Sam took a part-time role at a fintech startup in late 2023, nearly 12 years after leaving full-time work. It felt rewarding to earn money again and be part of a community. However, after 4 months, he chose to quit, realizing he didn't miss the downsides of office life, like pointless meetings, micromanagement, and office politics. Quitting also saved him about $10,000 a month in expenses, helping him rebuild his lost income. Another major life change after early retirement was having children later than many. While Sam might be technically less wealthy because of retiring early, he feels richer in a deeper sense. When he was working 60-hour weeks under stress, having kids seemed impossible. Early retirement gave him the freedom to be a full-time dad during his children's first 5 years, a priceless experience. But it also made him realize that having kids increased his desire for financial security, status, and power to provide for them. This raises an important point. Combining early retirement with starting a family is incredibly challenging. Sam advises anyone thinking about this path to be very deliberate and realistic. If you can't comfortably live on half your current income for a year, it's probably wiser to keep working and saving. When Sam first retired, he relied heavily on investments and passive income to maintain his lifestyle. He recommends that anyone considering early retirement test the waters by living on 50% to 80% of their income for 6 months to a year. This trial run helps reveal whether your finances and lifestyle can truly support retirement. If not, it's a sign to keep working, saving, and investing. There are plenty of resources available, websites, podcasts, books that can guide you through the early retirement journey. But preparation is key. Don't just quit your job on a whim. Instead, save diligently and negotiate a good severance package if possible. Having a financial cushion will ease the transition and prevent you from rushing back into the job market out of panic. Sam has spoken to many early retirees who, just a few months after quitting, felt overwhelmed and scrambled to find new jobs. The shift from a structured work life to retirement can bring uncertainty and doubt. The life you once knew changes dramatically. Through his blog, Financial Samurai, and his books, Sam shares his story to show that while early retirement is risky, it can work out if you plan carefully and stay flexible. What about you? Have you retired early or considered it? What would you do differently? Or do you think early retirement is the best choice? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments. Let's start a conversation about the realities behind the dream of early retirement.